Plum can do. It has to be by committee, and they've had a couple weeks now to figure it out.
Start of the second half. Talked about being efficient and taking care of the rock. Sparks in that first half, 10 turnovers. They haven't been punished, though, because the Dream haven't really turned those into points as Wheeler pulls for three. Can't get it to drop. Ryan Howard has been quiet. Just 5 points. He's only taken 4 shots. Jordan Canada for three. Can't get that to drop. There's Burrell. Inside to Hamby. Hamby banging with Hillman. Too strong. And then Howard gave it away. Atkins. Good up fake. And challenging Howard at the rim.
Oh, 5-time all defense. Ariel now. Don't forget about her out there.
Canada directing traffic, trying to find a shot maybe for Howard. Howard turns the corner, kicks it out, sprays the Gray. Indy from three. Burrell steps back, misses the other way. Her 7th rebound. Resets for Gray. Hamby tried to hedge, but a little too aggressive. Picks up the foul.
Checked out, but man, that pass from Ryan Howard was real special.
To your point, Amy, a lot of great guards that have been playing at a high level. We talked about Caitlin Clark, Paige Beckers, and what Olivia Miles is doing in Minnesota. Very tough to be an all-star starter, but still.
Doesn't get enough credit is Jordan Canada, right? I mean, we watch you back, KP.
Teaspoon and Cynthia Cooper, 2 GMs who will pick the teams coming up on Wednesday. That should be fun. We had Teaspoon in the studio the other night. Had a blast on USA Network. That three as off the mark. Reese is going to get called for the foul as she went crashing in.
Tough play for Atlanta.
Well, Wednesday night, Amy, right to Indiana to take on Caitlin Clark in a fever. Tip is at 8 p.m. right here on USA.
And if you like three-point shooting,
yeah,
watch that one.
Makers, no doubt. But the Valkyries are just suffocating defensively. We had them a couple of weeks ago playing these Dream on the 64 points in this game right now. Here's Reese. Hillman using the Reese screen. 5 to shoot for Canada. Trying to make something out of nothing. Able to find the bottom of the net.
Can open up for other players.
Atkins rejects the screen, then finds Hamby on the feed. Good offense that time for the Sparks. Some tough action to guard. And Howard screams for Gray. Gray had it poked out of her hands. Retrieves with 8 to shoot. Gray tees up the three. Not there. Gumakate's in that time for the Sparks. As Wheeler weaving in. Agumake left alone for three, and she drops it home.
And it almost looked like Reese.
For the Dream gave Atlanta 10 points in that first half off the bench. It was a plus 13 in her time on the floor. That three in and out. And a foul is called on Angel Reese, and she can't believe it. It's going to be her 3rd.
Probably who will be one of the best rebounders in the history in the game in Angel Reese. You love that battle inside.
Question about it. It's been a good battle on the perimeter between Burrell and Borlase, as Burrell attacks Borlase that time, and she'll earn a trip to the line. It's a 2nd foul on Izzy.
Borlase.
WNBA League Pass gives you a courtside seat every week. WNBA app has my attention every night. Watching games, rewatching it. Now, I'm not Coach Schmesko. I'm not putting it. It's an 11-2 run for LA right now as they try to dig themselves out of this hole. And it's another foul. Ocott gets called for the moving screen.
That call doesn't get made.
It's Ocott's 2nd foul. Atkins, good hesitation, dribble to the 10. Doesn't drop. Everything Okot banging with Hamby. And Hamby comes up with the swat. Now, why do we call it an IKEA?
Because it was everything but the finish.
2 for the Dream as they inbound. Here's Gray. Strong screen by Hillman. Borlase on the attack. Up fake. Can't get it to drop. And a foul is going to be on Borlase. It's their 3rd.
Perfect example. It's a foul.
Hamby, good seal on Borlase. Can't get it to drop. Tried to volleyball tap that in.
Did you not get fired up when she said that? Because I
right,
did.
right
I was like, what a look we've never seen from Mecca.
Yeah. Assistant GM Zach Knowlton and Nate Nielsen will serve in the GM role on an interim basis for the Sparks as Atkins nails the midi. All the Sparks coming alive here in the 3rd period. And the last 5 Atlanta possessions, 0 for 4 from the field and a turnover.
Well, they're doubling them up on the board in the 3rd quarter. 14-7 are the Sparks winning this quarter.
Hillman will take the 3. That's off.
And so yes, the 14's nice, but the 7.
Okot did a good job of moving her feet and getting around the defender. Okot runs the floor. Defense to offense.
Come on. And I mean, she jumped the Erica Hamby in that lane.
And then kept running, and you know Jordan Canada's going to find you if you are big and making a rim run. Speaking of finding someone, Gumake on the dime. Okot trying to seal. Gumake tapped it out of bounds. He'll stay here.
Well, the Atlanta Dream.
Canada who has the ball. You mentioned you have good teammates who get rewarded. Jordan Canada, one of the better teammates in the entire league. You're going to start level. They do have 3 All-Stars. As Hillman count the basket and the foul. And she's all smiles.
Yes.
With the assist brought to you by State Farm on that last replay of that great dime. Here's Hillman, missed a free throw, but the Dream keep possession. Canada in the paint, up fake. Got Park to reach for the sky.
Big possession here for the Sparks. You got to find a way to stabilize.
And this crowd knows it. Chance of defense coming in. Angel Reese provides the defense. And a foul is called on Wheeler.
And a take foul, which is going to be costly.
It's a common foul instead of the take foul. That's why Angel Reese is standing at the line for 2 as we are now in the penalty.
Put both hands out like it was a take foul, and to be honest, I thought it was because maybe they're saying
it's 2 points none the same for Angel Reese. And a 10-point advantage for the Dream. Gumake indeed for 3, and Reese just exasperated on her. She got out there and got a hand in the grill. It's the 8th 3 of the night for the Sparks. Pow. Chiseling her way to the paint, fouled, and she'll go to the line for 2.
Like, you bring a player in like there, she's a champ, she's a great defender, she facilitates an offense.
Won twice in Seattle, once as a rookie and then in the Wubble. So 2 rings to your point, Amy, as Burrell, a nice game. Trying to fill the shoes of Kelsey Plum offensively with 14 and counting. Canada to the corner. They try to go inside to Reese, and they're going to call a foul on Atkins in. Gray kicks to Canada. Up fake. Canada is fouled that time by Atkins and Wheeler. And Wheeler, a rare.
Inside of position and rotation, you're going to take the foul.
Canada touches the paint, then gave it away. She almost hesitated before she threw the pass and gave it away anyway. And Gray's going to get called for the foul. Howard and Gray in a heated discussion after.
She's not giving up on those plays. That time she gets dinged.
Burrell, hard turn, nice feed, and Atkins finishes it off. Ray Burrell having a phenomenal night. Here's Canada in the paint. Stripped by Wheeler, and Canada has an argument there as Wheeler slapped it out of her hands. Burrell will tee up the three. Off the mark. And Canada will push back the other way. Leaves for Gray. Can't get that to fall. Again.
Pushing out, yes.
She's been everywhere tonight.
And that one's not going to show up on her box score, right? I mean, it's such a big impact play.
Wheeler hiding behind multiple screens from Agumake. 3 to shoot. Wheeler falling away over the window.
Erica Wheeler could not get rid of Jordan Canada. She was trying to use
and have turned the ball over 3 times. Reese using a Canada screen. You can see frustration all around right now for the Dream as the shot clock winds down. Canada trying to bail them out. Not there. And who touched it last?
Quarters have really slowed down a little bit here.
Gray will take the 3 off the inbound. Not there. All of a sudden, the offense just seems to slow down and get in the mud. Atkins. Wheeler rejects the screen. Wheeler turns the corner. She is fouled.
Tougher defenses in the league in the Atlanta Dream. It really helps when you have a veteran.
She started right here in Atlanta. Yep. Started her career basketball game. As the Dream have not scored in this quarter from the floor. Reese battling down low with Hamby. The up fake. Hamby got a piece of it. Shot clock doesn't reset. 5 to shoot. Burrell uses the Agumake screen. Burrell ties the game. The Sparks were down by as many as 14.
Points off miscommunicating in that Portland loss, and so they matter. Late game, tight game, they matter.
It's the first tie since 13-all in the first quarter. Atlanta has not scored in over 3 minutes. Howard can't put an end to that drought. Area that's within 5, under 5 to play. But the Dream were phenomenal to start the year. So far, hasn't been the case.
It's so interesting, though, sweating the small stuff, because that's what I took from shoot-around. Like, you miss shots, sure. There's going to be some mistakes. It's basketball. You get over it, whatever, next play. But it's consistent.
So Angel Reese gets the free throw, the fall, and Catherine is 4th. Wheeler, what a finish. Fumbled it at first and then put it up over her head. And still smiling about that last basket on the way down the floor. Talking a little trash to Jordan Canada as well. The intensity picking up here in this one. Wheeler comes up with the strip. Wheeler inside, Hamby. Sparks lead.
They aren't slowing down for nobody.
That's an offensive foul. She's doing that right now. 12 points and counting. The offense has been good, but the defense has been just as good for the Sparks. Burrell ripped.
Nobody else really moving. They're giving her an isolation play, but we're finding so much success moving and cutting.
Howard misses. The Dream have missed their. They've only scored at the foul line in this quarter. Atkins. Now we're officially in a clutch game scenario. Hamby to the basket, not there. Agumake with the rebound. Agumake, great footwork. Can't get it to drop. Reese battling. Who wants it? It's Reese. Look at the hustle by Angel Reese. And Gray is fouled.
Get a stop.
3rd foul on Agumake. Gray banging into Burrell. Tough shot. 55. And now they want to stop. And so does this crowd. Wheeler, offensive foul. Pushed off on the crossover. Other side. 87-all. The biggest lead of the game was 14 for the Dream. Completely dry right now in this period. Reese will take a 3. How about that?
shooting 10% on one attempt a game from three. Sometimes it'd be like that.
And an offensive foul once again at Jordan. Canada draws it, and Angel Reese telling the crowd to get on their feet.
Well, she's letting them know. This.
Her third three-pointer of the season. Howard was stripped. Gray tracks back, intercepts the pass. Canada thought about it, and now they're going to run some offense. Angel Reese saying, calm down. Duo action, Reese and Canada. Canada rejects the screen. Reese attacking the rim. And the foul is called. And Angel.
Explosive power.
16th double-double. Another area of the game where Angel Reese is continuing to improve is at the foul line. 5-point advantage for Atlanta. Canada falls down. Agumake wide open for three. Not there. Reese gobbles. Howard step back three. And we the other way, crossing over. Good job defensively that time by Hillman. Here's Agumake. Poked out of her hands by Reese. Canada to the rim. Jordan, Canada, big time bucket.
A traditional finish, it gets it done.
Wheeler with a cold three-pointer right out of the timeout. That's Reese and Agumake have been jawing back and forth the last couple of possessions. It's Reese on the roll. Canada open for three. Not there. Hamby had it snatched out of her hands by Hillman. A fresh possession for the Dream. Hillman sets, steps back. It's Gray to the 10. Two-possession game. Wheeler hiding behind the Hamby screen. Wheeler keeping her dribble alive. Tough three on the way, not there. Howard, the dagger. Reed, as Agumake takes the inbound. Sparks got to work quickly, time not on their side. Agumake, tough shot, gets it to drop. Pressure and the foul. Her team plays with effort and enthusiasm. She has some things that she could take away from this basketball game.
Certainly playing the right, like they played so hard, they played so well. They stuck in this one when it looked like Atlanta multiple times.
Sparks used their reset timeout to get this in the front court. Agumake shot not there. Reese with the rebound, shot clock unplugged, but they protected home court. And they will pick up their 8th victory at home. It is the 5th game this year where they've gone over 100 points. And Angel Reese, definitely the spark plug that got this team back in the win column.
It's a big response. This Atlanta Dream team has faced adversity. They've been challenged in the last couple weeks, and